Well, it sounds like the perfect combination. Coffee and then sweets and desserts. Joining me today to tell us about the support fundraiser for Habitat for Humanity Lima, to my immediate left, the owner of the meeting place on Market, Jennifer Brogy, and then we've got volunteer manager with Habitat for Humanity Lima Area, Caleb Farmer. Thank you both for coming today.
Thank you.
Okay, Caleb, let's start with you first, because I assume it's important to get these fundraisers and get the donations in to be able to support what you guys do in our area.
Yeah, we're really excited about this event since it includes local partners, and to have an opportunity for people to learn more about us as an organization and to be ready for our next home build, which will start in May, to have the funds to be able to say yes to some of our projects and to really start planning even a year in advance.
Right, yeah, you'd like to plan ahead on that kind of thing, right?
Yes,
yeah.
that's true.
All right. So let's talk more about this fundraiser, coffee and dessert tasting. So you talked about partners. So you're getting some people together, and we're going to join on April 15th. So tell us a few details about that before we get Jennifer in here to tell us about coffee.
Yeah, well, the conversation started between me and Carlton, who's the owner of Vibe. And the first thing that when we were talking about it, that really stood out to me is his desire to have a coffee culture and to show that the people that own the different coffee shops that have local businesses all really do want to work together. And so that was an exciting, because that's very much with our desire to be a partner in the community, and obviously it's a mutually beneficial relationship.
Right, yeah, all right. So the Vibe Coffee Shop and Meeting Place on Market, you guys are going to bring some coffee. So kind of give us a sneak peek how you guys decide what to bring.
Yeah,
there's
sure.
so many choices.
I know, it was hard. So we have 4 different rounds, and Carlton and I are going to have French press, pour over coffee, a drip coffee, and then at the end we're each doing a sweet option. So we're gonna do a Buckeye cold brew with sweet foam, and let's see, Carlton, at Vibe Coffee House, he's going to do a cold brew for nuts, macadamia nuts and caramel flavor.
All right. So there's so much you can do with coffees, huh? All these different varieties, and so it might be kind of fun for you to introduce people about how you do it a little bit and the different variety.
Yeah. If you come, we're gonna teach everyone in the audience how to do a pour over, how to do a French press, a few of our secrets. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
And I assume that you believe in the partnership and community aspect, and that's why you wanted to be a part of that. Tell us more.
Yeah, definitely. So I met Carlton last year, and we've been talking about ways that we can work together and just really encourage the community, but also create kind of a coffee culture in Lima.
Well, you kind of started it, didn't you, at the meeting place?
Yeah,
you guys down there.
20 years ago,
Yeah, 20 years already?
Yep,
Wow,
yep.
all right.
Yeah.
So, you must have seen a lot of changes then,
yes.
in just coffee alone, right?
Yes, a ton of changes. I mean, we didn't do French presses or pour overs, People would walk in and we'd say, we have, a drip coffee. They're like, just give me regular coffee. But now things have come a long way, so people are much more educated about it.
That's good, as we have more of a taste for different things, right?
Yes, exactly. Makes it fun.
I guess it does. All right, so coffee, but we also need some desserts, and so Sarah Sweets is going to help out with that.
Yeah, so Sarah asked both of the coffee shop owners what coffees they were going to have, so that kind of pushed them to decide a little early so she could have a dessert that will pair up with the tasting notes of each of the coffees, and then she'll explain why she decided to pick each of those and how it kind of matches up with the coffee from that round.
All right, very good. So the coffee and desserts coming together then for this. All right, so for this tasting, you need to get tickets now, right? Tell us more about the details of that.
Yeah, so you can purchase tickets at habitatlima.org/coffee. Tickets are $30 or 2 for $50. And so we really encourage people to purchase their tickets ahead of time. We are going to have a cutoff. That way our partners will be able to plan ahead and know how many people will be there. And another thing we're excited about during that event is our newest partner family will be there, and that will be our first chance to introduce them to the public so people can get a chance to meet them as well.
Right, yeah. And as you mentioned, you're moving forward with a house that break ground in May then? That's the family that will meet?
Yeah, so on May 13th is a Saturday, and so people want to come out. Our goal is to get the walls up and the roof papered. We already have built the walls in the back of our building with some help from partners. St. Rita's is coming out next week to finish that up.
Very good. All right, so helping Habitat for Humanity, coffee and dessert tasting, April 15th. Thank you both for coming today.
Thank you so much.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.